Are you ready to raise your frequency? This is a video where we're going to play with energy, right? Raising your frequency and lowering it and feel the difference. It's a simple tool I'm going to teach you where you communicate with your higher self. And yes, you can do that too. It is actually pretty simple. We're not going to have conversations. We're just going to give it instructions. Conversations is also possible, but not in this video, right? That's what I do in my personal program for Starseeds, supporting you to live that aligned life. This one is just for you to play with energy. Great to use before meditation or before you go into an important meeting to be as sharp as you need to be, or before you go to a party in a crowd of people where you feel the energy might be different, for so many purposes. So there's going to be 3 stages that you're going to learn: how to get yourself in your I am status, how to raise your frequency, and how to raise your vibration. You will feel the energy. I'm teaching you to feel energy, and you're going to play with your own energy. So much fun, so much fun. So really enjoy this one, and if you like it already now, give it a thumbs up, right? So enjoy. Let's play with energy. I'm playful today. I'm about to go off to a party with people that are not in my field normally. So this is great to play with when I'm there, and you can do the same. You can sit on your own and feel the differences. You can also then use it when you're in a group with people that are on a different vibration very often, isn't it? So let's start with that. I want you to be able to observe energy. And maybe you know that already, but this is a different way. I might teach you that, and something you can use or teach others, who knows. And let's get it rolling. So I want to ask you to close your eyes and just breathe calmly. And only focus on your breath. And when you feel it's a bit irregular, just be okay with that. And then with every breath you take, see if you can relax a bit more into it. And perhaps you can even create an even breath, a coherent breath, meaning the breath that you have out, the length of that is as long as you breathe in. So you breathe in as long as you breathe out. And you don't pause in between. I love to breathe in and out through my nose. Hey, but you might have your style. So use whatever is comfortable for you. For me, it's important that there's the coherence, because once you have that coherent breath, then continue while I talk, your heart starts to beat regular and sends information to your brain that it's all good, we're calm, we're relaxed, we're balanced. And then everything in your brain sends out signals. All right, coast is clear. We can all relax now. Yeah, I know. I have a big imagination. Go with it. It's nice to have some humor in there. All right. I assume your breath is calm. I want you to notice your body. Be aware of your body. And just keep breathing this calm breath without particularly focusing on it. I want you to focus on your body for a moment. And just feel it and notice it and become aware of it without judgment. And maybe you can put a little bit of compassion and love for that beautiful body of yours, whatever state it is in, whatever perception you have of it at this moment. Compassion and love, please. It can use a bit of that. All right. There we are. So next thing, I would like to invite you to, as much as possible, stay in this relaxed state. And do you notice now that you are in a space of not doing, right? Of not being active. You listen and you apply. You listen. You become aware. So it's just that state of awareness. It's not an active doing. You're just being aware of your feet, for example. And if you don't feel them, wiggle them a bit. Just an awareness. You can be aware of your knees, of your pelvic area. You can be aware of your belly, of your heart, of your chest, of your shoulders. You can be aware of your head, the tip of your nose. As such, I would like you to be aware of the energy in a moment. So remember that if you use your head to actively trying to search to feel the energy, that's when you get into your mind and away from the observation. It's like you use your smell and your touch and your taste and you hear the sounds. But this time we use you could say your third eye, or your intuition, or your sensitivity beyond those five senses. And when you can feel energy, this is so simple, I know. But for those that don't, and often we're so used to actively feel or become aware of it in a way of being active with it, this is inviting you to relax and relax and relax, and just from that state of relaxation, allow whatever wants to come through to you. Okay, I think we have done enough with that. All right. What I'm going to do now is raise my vibration. Let me do it out loud and see if you can sense it. And let me first do it, and then we're going to do it together so you feel your own energy. I first want you to sense the energy that is going to change. So right now I would like you to tune in to my energy. I think it's quiet over. This is me, normal energy. It is slightly higher than normal because I prepared myself for this video. So tune in and see if you can notice if you can become aware of my energy at the moment. I would love to hear from you later in the comments. Do you feel that? How does that feel? All right. So remember this. Now I'm going to do out loud what I do to raise my frequency. There's 3 statements I use, three parts I use. So let's start with the first. And I communicate with my higher self. I become calm and relaxed. I connect to my light or source energy. And then I say out loud, higher self, please put me in my I am status. Higher self, please put me in my I am status. And when I say that, immediately my back is stretched. I'm sitting more straight up and I feel more energy to my system. Once I feel that is complete, I go to the next. And again, I want you to feel the energy, right? We're going to do this together in a moment. See if you can sense that energy. It's so useful to use this later when you sense that your energy is low, because often, or high, or wherever it is, we're often not aware of our own energy. I want you to become aware. All right, be patient. You will do this in a moment, if you like. So next one is higher self. Please raise my micro oscillation cycles per second to what I need in this moment and is in my highest good. So higher self, please set my micro oscillation cycles per second to what is needed right now in this moment and in my highest good. And I keep focused on that. So be it, so it is. I now be of witness. And I absolutely stay focused with that. So either you repeat those statements so you can stay focused, or you just stay focused. Now my body is very, whenever there's energy happening, my body is moving. So now I feel my body's calming down. So it's enough. Sometimes you yawn, sometimes you move, you cough, or there's something you feel, it's enough. It's done. Last one. Higher self, please set my vibration to what is needed at this moment in time and in my highest good. Higher self, please set my vibration to what is needed in this moment in time and in my highest good. So be it. So it is. And now I'm now a witness. There we are. So I want to ask you to tune into my energy right now. See what you feel. Love to hear from you later how that feels for you. Or now, whatever you want. Yeah. See what the others... It's nice to compare, right? It's playful, right? There's no right and wrong. It's not a quiz. Whatever you feel. It's interesting to compare and hear what the others are feeling. All right. So this is just one way of doing it. The I am is always the same. The micro oscillation cycles per second, which is another word for frequency. And the third one is the vibrations, right? I'm lousy at explaining what the difference is, so I'm just going to skip that part. I keep it playful. All right, so you can play with that. So there's so much things that we can do around the frequency and vibrations. You can ask for a higher frequency. So let us play with that. So I want you to now experience this. If this is something you want to do, let's do it together. I like you to say it just as I did. Or if you want to change the statements, that's absolutely fine. It's just an instruction to your higher self. All you need is focus and awareness. All right. If you feel that you're in a calm state, if not, pause the video and get yourself in a calmer state. And sit relaxed. And then say out loud, higher self, please put me in my I am status. Higher self, please put me in my I am status. And then just notice what you notice. You can also just repeat that statement if that keeps your focus. Until you're done. There you are. So now I want to play with the micro oscillation cycles per second. They come in like, an average is like 300,000, 350,000. So let us start there. And I don't want to bring it way up. Let us start there so you're going to feel the difference. Let us start there though, because you're new to this. Let's not go crazy immediately. In a moment after this, I want to raise your frequency really high, and then we bring it to neutral, to where is the best for you, right? So now we're going to bring your vibration to, let's say, 300 frequency to 350,000. All right, so are you ready for the next? So just repeat after me. Higher self, please set my micro oscillation cycles per second to 350,000. Let's do that again. Higher self, please set my micro oscillation cycles per seconds to 350,000. You might repeat for yourself, 350,000. just out loud, you focus on it. 350,000, 350,000, 350,000, until you feel it's enough. So be it, so it is. I now be of witness. You stay with that. So it is. I now be of witness. Take some nice deep breaths. So again, the 350,000 is like the average. It's like your work energy when you're in a work modus. It's a bit different for everyone, but around that is kind of average. All right, vibrations work different. 9 is just a normal vibration that goes beautiful with the 350,000. You can all measure this before. If you know how to measure, you can ask yes or no's, right? What is the best one for me? I'm micro-oscillation cycles per second. You can also call it frequency, but then the numbers don't match anymore. Micro-oscillation cycles per second measure like this in the thousands, right? The 100,000s. So you can also ask, where am I now and what is the best for me today to be in? And that's where you set it to. But let's continue. So 9 is really a beautiful match. The vibration of 9 is a beautiful match for the frequency, the frequency that we just installed. Okay, let's go. So higher self, please set my vibrations to 9. Higher self, please set my vibrations to 9. And can you repeat for yourself? 9, 9, 9. And see the number 9 in front of your mind. In front of your mind, in your mind's eye. The number 9, 9. Until you feel it's enough. 9, 9. So be it. So it is. I now be of witness. The reason my body was trembling and moving is that it was higher before and now it's lowered again. If you feel energy, maybe you tap into my energy again and feel the difference there. Let me know. I like the one before more. All right. And then notice your own energy. How does that feel? How do you feel in your body right now? Is it easier to breathe? You know, is there more space? Does it feel good? It feels kind of normal, right? This is your normal modus. But if you are low, feels much nicer. If you're in a high mode, then we have just brought it down. This is the normal, good working energy. Yours might also be 275,000, who knows? All right, what I want to do is where are we going to? Yeah, I'm going to increase the, see if you want to do that, to the micro-oscillation cycles to 900,000 and the vibrations to 24. Shall we do that together? And then we're going to bring it back to 275 and 9. I think that's beautiful. The high one is when you're in a meditative state where you can really connect to guides easier and to what's all above and around and everywhere, right? Beautiful for astral traveling. Yeah, you can use it for that. So shall we do that together? And for those where that's for your system quite uncomfortable because they're not used to that, you might dissociate, you might fall asleep, you might forget later, like, where was I? Your ego is protecting you because it feels like, oh, that's an area that's not familiar, that's unsafe, let's not go there. It's not a danger to your system at all. It's going to get you back later. And anyway, if you're not used to this high frequency, you cannot stay there very long. Your system will bring you back by itself, right? If you are someone that goes there very often, you can stay there and it becomes very dreamy. You cannot really focus on your day. It's not really easy to be very practical. And So it's not really a functioning throughout the day, I would say. But hey, maybe it's different for you where you are now. There's so much to discuss about this when I say this. So many things I could say about this, but let's keep it practical. All right, are you ready? So we are ready in the I am status, so I'm skipping that one. What did I say? 900,000. All right. Higher self, repeat after me. Higher self, please increase my micro oscillation cycles per second to 900,000, please. Higher self, please increase my micro oscillation cycles per second to 900,000, please. 900,000. 900,000. 900,000. 900,000. And even if it's still going on, you can go to so it is, so it shall be, on something even better. Oh, sorry, I just changed that. So it is, I now be of witness. Stay with it. You might have a few deep breaths, but stay in the energy, if that's okay for you. You can always lower it again with the same instructions. All right. Let's go to the vibrations. We're going to do 24. Is that a good one? Yeah. So higher self, please raise my vibrations to 24. Higher self, please raise my vibrations to 24. So be it, so it is, I now be of witness. And yes, we could have repeated 24. It is where my high energy is so high, I can't focus anymore. It's difficult to really remember everything. So stay with it. If you get distracted, just say 24. 24. There you are. Stay with it. Right, and then feel your energy. How's it feeling now? Maybe a bit dizzy, you might want to open your eyes. You can tune into the energy of mind to see if you feel that difference. Sometimes it's easier to feel the energy of others than your own. Maybe for you it's the other way around. Just tune in. Very pleasant, a beautiful meditative, a place to be in meditation, right? So we are in a high frequency right now, and I feel a little bit high. Yeah. So in this I cannot function and work, and it's difficult to guide you. Beautiful for channeling, right? All right. You have felt it. Now, I want to bring you back to what is best for you today, without us telling what it is, right? Like I started with, what is best for you now? All right. So, higher self, repeat after me. Higher self, please set my micro oscillation cycles per second to what is best for me today and in my highest good. Higher self, please set my micro oscillation cycles per second to what is best for me today and in my highest good. Thank you. Higher self, please set my micro oscillation cycles per second to what is best for me today and in my highest good. Thank you. So it is. I now be of witness. You feel the difference? Ooh, as if something is sliding off me, like a silk blanket just falling off. Still a pleasant energy to be in. Now I can focus more. And I can be more aware of where I am and what is happening around me. I need to drive in a bit. Better be in this state, right? All right, let's connect the vibrations that go with this. You ready? Higher self, please set my vibrations to what is best for me today and in my highest good. Thank you. Higher self, please set my vibrations to what is best for me today and in my highest good. Higher self, please set my vibrations to what is best for me today and in my highest good. So it is. I now be a witness. Beautiful. So what I did here, I said, what is best for me today? You can also say, what is best for this meeting that I'm just about to have? What is best for this workshop I'm about to give? What is best for the party, the group, the energy that I'm going to enter? What is the best state for me to be in? Now, if your frequency is normally quite low, it might stay a bit and then it leaves you again. If you're used to raise your frequency, it can stay with you much longer, right? And probably you function much more in that higher frequency. And what I like to do is take people from the state of, if we talk about frequency of vibrations, low to high, or rather living in that ego 3D reality to moving to that 5D reality in alignment with your higher self. Really in that alignment. And I do that in my one-to-one mentorship program for Starseeds. So you can really start living in that high frequency. Not what we experience now, but that high frequency then becomes your new normal, right? You, and that's for me the most important part, in that alignment with your higher self. Because what happens if you live in alignment with your higher self? You're living on purpose. You do exactly what you came for. Living from intuition, you can say intuitive living, guided living. You step out of the way and you follow the path that is being put in front of you, stone after stone. And you just have to put your feet down and walk on it. You don't have to know everything that's ahead. It's all be taken care of. So much that you can do with it. Love to hear from you. If you like this, just give it a thumbs up. That would really help me. Subscribe to the channel or share this with others. It's a powerful, powerful tool that is normally within my programs, but I felt I wanted to share with you because this is something that might be really helpful for you. It was a pleasure connecting with you, and I look forward to meet you next time. Much, much, much love. Bye-bye.